Hey guys, welcome back to another Squarespace SEO video. In today's video, we are going to be tackling one of the biggest questions we get when it comes to Squarespace SEO, and that's, is Squarespace bad for SEO? This is a big topic, and we're excited to dive in and give you our answer. So for Squarespace SEO, you guys know that my favorite expert is Charlotte of charlotteohara.ca. So she is here back with me again to answer this big question.
Yeah. Hi, Louise. Hi, everyone that's watching. So yeah, I am a Squarespace SEO expert. And without a doubt, the number one question that we get is Squarespace bad for SEO? Is Squarespace good for SEO? And the answer is no, Squarespace is not bad for SEO. It's actually really good. So if you think about SEO, we're talking about like search engine optimization, right? And what that means is that there's a lot of different factors in play, and it's not just specific to the platform, the website platform that you're using. So that means, like, think about it. Squarespace is your like website hosting platform, right? And it's all about like what kind of content do you have on your website? Like, how are you serving your ideal audience? Are you giving them high quality content, lots of resources, really good text that's formatted correctly? You know, are you bringing in lots of good information for them? All of those things are way more important than like the platform that your website is being built on.
Exactly. So using one platform or another is not automatically going to give you better SEO. So I love that you said that, Charlotte. You know, it's more about the content and the domain authority that you build up. So, okay, totally. What else do people need to know about Squarespace SEO?
Good. So another thing I want to talk about with Squarespace SEO is that Squarespace as a platform has lots of really good integrations with Google, which, as you know, is probably the most important search engine out there.
Yeah, it's
so
the most important. Like,
it's the big one. Yeah, like no disrespect to Bing, but like, you know, Google takes the cake, right?
Who's on Bing? No.
I don't know. Who's on Yahoo? Like, what are all these things? Yeah. No, but the good thing with Squarespace is that they give you the prompts to do certain integrations with Google. So for example, Google Analytics. You know, once you sign up for your Google Analytics account, you just plunk that code right into your website. Or even easier is submitting your website to Google Search Console. And again, that basically means you're verifying your domain. So your domain like charlotteohara.ca or whatever, like you're verifying that you own that and that you want Google to pick it up. And so again, that's just like a feature directly built into the Squarespace platform that you can go ahead, follow their instructions and get it done. So like Squarespace, they want you to be set up properly for SEO. They have all the SEO fields you can fill out for every single page. Like, it's a really good platform for it.
Yeah, I think there's so much that you can do, and they've really been, you know, very purposeful with all of the features that they've given to us. And I think, you know, when you look at all of the top tips for what you need to do with SEO, you can achieve all of those with Squarespace.
100%, you know, and like one of the biggest parts about having a good quality website is creating amazing content that is reaching your ideal audience. And so with that, you know, you can use some of Squarespace's formatting features. So use the titles, put in all the headers. If you're adding images into your website or your blog posts, make sure that you're naming them correctly, because remember, Google can't like see your images. You have to tell them what the image is about by using the image name field. And so all of these different factors that you can use are going to make sure that you have amazing content on your website. And when you have really good content on your website, then Google wants to share that, and they'll reward you by putting you higher up into the search results for different keywords or search terms that people are using.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, Google really is just so smart. Like, what they're doing, they're really just looking for the best content. So if you keep that in mind each time you decide, okay, you want to rank for something, it's like, okay, what can you do to post the absolute best content?
Best. Yeah, exactly. Right. And again, too, just to reiterate what we said before, it's not so much about the platform. It's about like, how are you doing the best job at serving the online audience for that particular topic?
Exactly. And I think, you know, when it comes to ranking as well, both you and I, you know, we both rank as well. So you can't just say that, you know, you can't rank with Squarespace. That's just simply not true. And both of us, you know, I discovered you on Google, you know, like,
right.
Ranking for what you want to rank for. So yeah, you definitely just can't say that you're not going to rank with Squarespace.
Exactly. And another one thing that I wanted to talk about too is people are like, is Squarespace bad for SEO? And let's talk about that in the context of link building. Okay, so link building is one of the biggest SEO strategies out there. And it basically means that other websites are linking back to your website, and Google notices those links and they'll reward you because the links come from like a high quality website with like a high domain authority, ideally, right? And so again, this is an example of it being like platform agnostic. It doesn't matter like that your website is on Squarespace if these other websites are linking to you, right? Like you could have a WordPress website, you could have a Squarespace website, and either way they're linking back to your site, and all that, like the backlinks is really, really good for you, and Google's going to pay attention, they're going to notice. And yeah, it doesn't really matter that you have a Squarespace website because the other people are talking about you and linking to you. It would be the same as if you were on WordPress or something.
Exactly. And as you said, Squarespace they want you to rank. So they've done so much on their end to help you with your SEO efforts as well.
Exactly. And the final thing I wanted to talk about too is about having a mobile responsive website. So now increasingly Google is prioritizing websites that are mobile responsive. And that's basically just a fancy way of saying that like your website works properly on like iPhones or tablets, like whatever, different size devices than just a basic like laptop or desktop. And so Squarespace is, I'm sure you might know this, it's one of the biggest features is that all of the Squarespace websites out there are mobile responsive, which means that they will display properly and correctly on any sized screen. And that is, yeah, and that's one of the biggest features for Google because they know that more and more people are like browsing online on their phones and viewing websites on their phones or their iPads or whatever. So the fact that your website, because it's on Squarespace, is automatically mobile responsive, that already gives you a leg up from some of the other websites that don't have that feature.
Yeah, exactly. So, like that, and that's just one of the examples of what Squarespace does for us. So I love that. I love that it's done automatically for us. Me
too, right? Like so good.
All right, guys. So that concludes our Squarespace SEO series for now. I mean, I love Charlotte and think that she has so much good content to share with us. So I'm sure I will be having her back. If you want to up your Squarespace game, hopefully we have inspired you to do that, then you definitely want to grab Charlotte's checklist. I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys. And if you know that your website needs work, you need a high converting website, I'll also leave a link for my free trial of my course down below. And yeah, if you loved this video and this series, please let us know below. We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channels. We are always talking about Squarespace and sharing tons of tips. So yeah, I'll put my channel here and Charlotte's channel here.
All the channels,
okay? And subscribe to those, and I'm sure that we'll be back soon with some more Squarespace SEO lessons.